Zendaya is not just a popular actress and the new idol of that generation. Over her more than 10 years professional career, she has become one of the most anticipated stars of any red carpet. With the Major Award and a Valentino partnership, Zendaya's status as a wearable fashion icon is undeniable, and it's been this way for a while. She's known for wearing bold and experimental outfits that always look amazing on her, no matter how extravagant they are. From trying out different hairstyles to rocking epic suits, there is nothing Zendaya can't make look good. The best part is she's always been this way. Even when she was a young Disney star way before her roles in Malcolm and Marie and a career, she took bold fashion risks and never looked boring on the red carpet. How does she do it? That's what we'll talk about today. Zendaya has been a favorite in the world of fashion for a few years now. She's known for effortlessly falling or stylish and sometimes unique looks. With the help of her stylist Laura Roach, she has crafted a fashion identity that often gets her on the best dressed list. In her interview for Marie Claire, Zendaya shared that fashion means much more for her than just looking great on the red carpet. In fact, she believed fashion has played a significant role in helping her move away from her child star image and land film roles. She explained, "I wanted to show who I really am beyond my Disney character, and fashion played a big part in that transformation. My stylist Laura Roach and I used clothes to create a whole new world for me, one that went beyond what I was known for." Zendaya's stylist Laura Roach came up with a long-term plan. "I was like an architect working on a blueprint," he has previously told British Vogue, "to involve her image from Sweet Princess to Jam That Translator." Zendaya's got her big break when she played Rocky Blue on Disney's show Shake It Up. Her outfits on the show were just you'd had expect from a Disney character. She wore cute clothes with bold prints like leopard and floral patterns. She also liked layer her outfits and wear graphic tees. As she star recalled in an interview with In Style, one of her earliest red carpet outfits wasn't by a prestigious fashion house but rather was a bunch of stuff that I had from Target. By 2012, the show had gained a young cult following and Zendaya was also climbing the ranks at Disney. Although still useful dressing in knee-length dresses, this way a turning point as she started experimenting with layering and contrasting materials like leather, tulle, and lace. As she got older, Zendaya started to become the fashionable woman we know today. She added stylish blazers and trendy luxury items like Valentino's rockstar shoes to her closet. Her outfits became more sophisticated and had a bit of attitude as she grew up. She liked to wear statement bucket heels and often chose darker colors for her outfits. But every now and then she still enjoyed wearing a tulle princess dress, although she might pair it with a cool leather biker vest and hot pink heels. After the cancelling of her show, Zendaya walked the American Music Award carpet looking ladylike in a symmetric off-shoulder Donna Karan look. This was her leap into elevated silhouette that were more mature than anything she wore years prior, which she brought into. Perhaps this was Zendaya's way of shedding of her child star title and signaling to big leagues that she was ready for bigger roles. A pivotal turning point in Zendaya's career came when she crossed paths with emerging stylist and self-described as image architect Laura Roach. Their meeting led to one of Hollywood's most powerful celebrity stylist relationships. She was a Disney girl, and not a lot of Disney girls were respected. He is quoted as saying, "Nobody wanted to dress a Disney girl, so I came up with this plan of attack for her." In 2015, Zendaya received her first invitation to the Met Gala, which is the biggest and the most exclusive night in the world of fashion. It was just the beginning of many more invitations to come. She started trying out more elaborate and artistic outfits like stunning Fausto Pazzi gown she wore to the Met Gala. At the same time, she began wearing sleek, form-fitting clothes. Her style, which used to be very much like the girl next door, started to include elements of streetwear. She also began honoring the Paris black icons like Diana Ross and Alaya through her stylish choices, and she continues to do so today. Zendaya has also become a master of creating fashion moments that go viral. One of Zendaya's early social media success happened at the 2017 Met Gala. She wore a big parrot print dress by Dolce & Gabbana that turned head as she climbed the stairs at the Metropolitan Museum Costume Institute. Her glamorous ball gown earned her a spot on the best dressed list and marked a significant change in her style. That year, she also made other fashion statements. At a screening of The Greatest Showman, she danced in a flamboyant moleskin butterfly gown that perfectly met the movie's spirit. And at the premiere of Spider-Man Homecoming, she wore a striking red and black sequin dress, a nod to the superhero's iconic costume. Around this time, Zendaya started wearing more high-end fashion. She began collaborating with lesser-known designers and opted for unique sculptural pieces. For example, she rocked a stunning bell-shaped dress by August Getty at the 2018 MTV Movie and TV Awards and turned heads in a Vivetta gown with a heart silhouette cut out at the 2017 Fashion Awards. Even though she transformed into Cinderella in a light-up Tommy Hilfiger gown for the 2019 Met Gala with Laura Roach appropriately dressed as her fairy godmother, it was clear that her Disney days were in the past. By 2019, Zendaya had firmly established herself as one of the most eagerly awaited guests on the red carpet. Her appearances on the red carpet were equally impressive. Whether she was chatting on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert in a vibrant tangerine Carolina Herrera mini dress, or wearing a stylish grey Berluti suit at the Harris Bazaar event, she used every public appearance to make a statement. Zendaya's star continued to rise during this time, and she began adding elements of men's fashion to her outfits. For instance, at the 2019 Armani fashion show, she gave her own twist to a bib front tuxedo shirt. She also demonstrated her knowledge of fashion history by wearing rare vintage pieces such as purple and lime green Versace gown from the 2000s, similar to one previously worn by Beyoncé, and a voluminous blue top once owned by Eunice Warkle Johnson, a prominent black fashion figure who founded the Ebony Fashion Fair in the 60s. 2020 was a year when fashion took a back seat due to the pandemic. However, just before the world went into lockdown, Zendaya made a bold fashion statement at the Critics' Choice Awards. She wore a striking piqueware outfit designed by Tom Ford. The metallic sculpture blouse she wore caused quite a stir on social media and received a lot of shares. It definitely earned a place on the best dressed list online. Now in the present, Zendaya's style is at its very best. She has a certain level of sophistication that's rare of someone her age. In 2021, the midriff couture trend was quite popular, and Zendaya embraced it at events like Oscars, the CFDA Fashion Awards, and the Dune premiere in Paris. Zendaya also continued dressing based on the films she started in. Channeling high fashion and post-apocalyptic sensibilities, Zendaya lured fans with countless Dune premiere looks. In the same vein, her outfits for the Spider-Man No Way Home premiere were incredibly glamorous. The fursuit lace and stunning spiderweb designs adorned with jewels, making them truly eye-catching. Vintage was also on her mind in 2021 and 2022. The loan process for these pieces are extremely difficult and few have the pleasure of even touching them. And let's not forget Zendaya's fondness for a sharp suit. Her recent Peak PP Valentino power suit adorned with 3D flowers appliques was truly exceptional. It wasn't just elegant, it also showed how even the most feminine colors can radiate strength. This year, Zendaya became an ambassador for Louis Vuitton, representing their new Capucines handbag campaign. So the Parisian fashion house now plays a significant role in her red carpet choices. Although her schedule is a bit lighter than expected with the release of Challengers and Dune 2 moved to spring 2024, we can't wait to see how this partnership will influence her red carpet style. At the Louis Vuitton Spring-Summer 2022 show during Paris Fashion Week, the fabulous Zendaya graced the event in a stunning dress that had a similar daring spirit as Hurley's icon LBD. In 1994, Elizabeth Hurley attended the premiere of Four Weddings and a Funeral with her then partner and the film star Hugh Grant wearing a black Versace dress held together by strategically placed safety pins. A relative unknown at the premiere, brands were not clamoring to dress Hurley, but Versace was dressing Grant and agreed to outfit his +1 for the premiere too. Even though it was the only sample available at Versace AQ and scrambled together at the last minute, the dress made Hurley a star overnight, and it's now considered one of the most significant red carpet looks of the 90s. However, Zendaya added a unique twist with zippers instead of safety pins. Her elegant white dress hugged her body and featured a two-way zipper from the neck all the way down to her hem. The chunky gold zippers could be unzipped as both ends, creating a bone-planning neckline and a dramatic thigh-high slit. This summary of her style journey over the years and our fashion analysis highlights Zendaya's remarkable evolution. As her career continues to flourish, we can only imagine what stunning fashion choices she will make in the future. So, my dear friends, remember, fashion just like Zendaya, in that chameleon that will undoubtedly surprise us time and time again. To stay updated on all its transformations and ever-changing styles, don't forget to subscribe my channel, hit the bell and leave a comment. Thanks for your attention and bye-bye!